Well, hi there. My name is Nick Covington, and I've taught social studies at Ankeny High School since 2012. You'll have to forgive me, as I understand more teachers will be speaking on this issue in June, but my contract is up in 2 weeks, and this is the last opportunity I'll have to address the board as an Ankeny Schools employee. In the fall of 2020, as we returned from an uncertain summer and a spring cut short by the global pandemic, teachers leaned into our new dual roles as viral mitigators and classroom educators, preparing safe learning environments for kids attending in-person instruction and navigating new remote learning environments to support those who made that choice for their families. Throughout the 2020-21 school year, I taught in 4 different modalities: hybrid in-person, fully remote, fully in-person, and even remote teaching for 2 weeks under quarantine from my home to students sitting in my classroom. Now, if you go to the U.S. News list of best high schools in the Des Moines area, you'll find Ankeny High School ranked #1. Out of 339 high schools in the entire state, we are ranked 6th. And if you talk to any new family about why they chose to move to Ankeny, the unanimous chorus will be schools. I want you to look around this room and think about why that could be, and make it make sense that teachers should simply accept the district's best and final offer, as laid out in our newest contract, or get nothing at all. What does it say about our district when teaching at the best high school in the metro means teachers get a mediocre deal? Especially at a time where inflation is the highest it's been since 1981, and the typical value of a home in Ankeny is over $310,000. Make it make sense to parents and families who choose to send their kids not to cold, empty buildings, but to school communities where the adults make them feel welcomed and loved and amplify their children's capacity to be active in the world. Tell the class of 2022 that we value the outcomes of their AP and ACT scores and graduation rates, but not the labor of teachers that help them get there. And keep telling our kids that they should go to school and get ahead while their teachers continue to fall behind. Better yet, ask this graduating class if they would come back someday and take our place. There are 567,000 fewer educators today in American public schools than there were before the pandemic. Fewer students are enrolling in university teacher education programs, and recent survey data shows that 55% of educators are prepared to leave the profession earlier than planned. I am part of that 55%. I'll be receiving a pin this month for 10 years of service to this district before turning in my keys for the final time on June 1st. Because despite my commitment to students, I can no longer say with pride that I teach for Ankeny Community Schools. This contract only reinforces my decision to leave, but I also wonder what the impact will be on the district's ability to attract and retain a passionate, dedicated workforce that will continue to live up to what our community expects and what our children and families deserve. Thank you.
Thank you. Darnell?